Well, clap your hands, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. Because we're back with Dark Souls, gonna punch some fools and come up with rhymes that understand. Does it? Hey, how's it going? Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Dark Souls 3. See, there's a joke in there that you think that I'm doing like a vocal warm-up and forgot to edit it out, but really I'm just kind of killing time because the run back to this freaking boss fight. Oh! Takes forever. Okay, we're fighting Prince Northernlion, and then there's this other person there who's Prince Lothric, and he shoots missiles at you from his back and doesn't afraid of anything. He whispers sweet nothings in his brother's ear, and this is what he says. He says, "Ooh, sweet nothings, I ain't said nothing at all." We're just gonna get this to go. Sure, look, this is my major incentive. You know, people always have a watershed moment in their life that motivates them. They're like, I saw that picture of myself at Disneyland, and I just resolved to lose weight. This is my moment right now. You know, somebody called me stupid, so I, decided I'm going to go to Harvard Law School. That's the plot of Legally Blonde. This elevator taking forever is my Legally Blonde moment. What's your Legally Blonde moment? Make sure to leave it in the comments below. Hashtag sponsored advertisement. Legally Blonde playing off-Broadway this fall. What's my strategy here? Phase 1, we're doing okay. I mean, I would prefer to be roasting him a little more supremely, but it's certainly not going bad right off the bat. It's not like it's a total clusterfuck. We do want to be using... Oh, no! That one probably scared my neighbors a little bit. It scared me a lot! Okay, that fire attack is what got us pretty nastily last time. Estus up. I mean, we're not light on Estus. We can afford to use a couple during this phase. Hurting him pretty good when we get the chance, too. You gotta watch out for the attack that actually has fire associated with it. At least we got him with the creep. It's not really creep, you know what I mean, the lava that spawns after the attack. He's been stunned, or staggered at least. Estus again. Let's move back. It's going okay, honestly. Hell of a miss there, though. Okay, we need to Ashen Estus again. This has gone worse than our previous attempts, unfortunately. Oh, that was clutch. You should probably try to roll through that, I imagine, instead of trying to roll away from it. Alright, first phase done. Second phase, get your shield up. The magic never stops, man. You know what? I think we did okay there. Okay, we got 2 health bars, I'm noticing for the first time. Hilariously. It's only my 3rd time fighting him, and the first time I was on 1 Estus, so let's not act like it was that bad. Well, we know that 1, 2, Prince will stand before you. That's what I said now. 1, 2, Princess who adore you. Oh! Okay. No, bad idea. Oh, that's some high damage malarkey right there. We know that one prince can resurrect the other. So my expectation is that you probably want to try to kill the prince on the back first. With pyromancy, that seems like a tall order. Ah! Thank God we have just enough stam to roll 3 times. I'm hoping like he bends down and I accidentally hit him or something like that. I know that sounds like a ridiculous strategy to rely on. Okay, shield out. We've survived, Prince Northernlion. Ah! Oh dear brother. Oh dear brother. Cast on him. He's gonna resurrect his... Ah, shit. Oh, we can target the man at the back. Okay, dude, this is actually awesome. You might be saying, hey, shitbird, you fucked that one up. You had a great chance. I disagree. I think we're learning some intel. We're Edge of Tomorrowing this shit. The real test is whether or not we're going to be able to... Oh, fuck. The real test is whether or not we're going to be able to handle this gosh damn elevator. Look, let's do something. For boss fights, at least, it really feels like I'm probably not going to use my shield. Or use my sword at all. We can equip it. Just in case we need to use it, you know, maybe we run out of Ashen Estus or something like that. So the elevator that I want to take is presently at the top. So we want to take this elevator down first. Or send this elevator down first, rather. We might as well have Pyromancy in our right hand. I don't think there's like a this is the right decision, this is the wrong decision, universally sort of way to handle this. I think rather this is a situation in which, you know, we want to switch back and forth sometimes between Pyromancy right hand and Pyromancy left hand. We almost certainly do not need the bow. And actually, by taking the bow off, we can take slightly better armor. There you go. I mean, we look like a idiot, but what else is new? Excuse me. There we go. Oh, the secret is you have to walk past the button. What if we just go, put on, like, the shadow mask, but then we get a step up in, like, pants? Go up to, like, 60, 64 is fine. We still look like an idiot, but at least we're, like, a slightly cooler looking idiot than before. Now it's just important to remember that right bumper is going to be the cast. Left bumper is going to be shield at all times. Take some time to get your stand back. You know, we do have green blessing, or green blossoms, I should say, so why not? The other thing we can do, and if we die on this one, which is, you know, fairly realistic, then I will, try something like, embering before the boss fight. And my reasoning there is there might be an AI summon sign that we can take advantage of. Bad move on my part, but we didn't take as much damage as I normally would have expected to there. Not going well. Gotta get yourself a window. Probably lucky to be alive. Continuing to be lucky to be alive. Okay. Not a great start in my opinion. We're in an awkward period with our Ashen Estus where, like, we do, not even any more casts, I think, due to our raised attunement. We just have a little bit higher remainder. But, oh shit. To be honest with you, I mean, it's a stepping stone, right? Oh my god. Prince Lorien. What is this? Okay. We're going to die on this fight, almost. Oh my god! He's the greatest dodger of all time! This is like a new era of Prince Lorien assholery, man. Oh. Oh, that was so much worse than any previous attempt. Alright, well, thank God we had the green blessing. Green blessing! Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Try something new. I don't know if there's an NPC summon. Either way, it gives us the benefit of something like 30% more HP. Is that liable to be relevant? Not necessarily. I will admit, it also makes it so that we can't use an ember as like a healing item later. So basically, it deprives us of like a really powerful Estus, but if there's a summon sign or something like that that the AI can use to kite a little aggro, that's ideal. Again, I often talk about the peaks and valleys of the Dark Souls 3 experience, especially with boss fights. First boss fight, you know, you got your guard up. You don't underestimate the boss. You don't take him easy. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth boss fight, You start to maybe go, oh, I know this pattern. I can be a little bit more aggressive. I can be a little bit more confident. Sometimes you even end up doing worse. And then at the end, you're finally like, oh, this guy's not so hard at all. I imagine that the magical prince is probably, just checking for summon science here. The magical prince is probably pretty non-tanky. If we can land a cast on him, perhaps it would do a ton of damage. Just doing a quick, this might make you throw up, but just doing a quick glance to see. Okay, I don't see any summon signs, so true Dark Souls fashion, we're on our own for this. Alright, you know the deal. Great start. Okay, that could be worse. When you get hit by that attack, it ain't no joke. That one, I guess I casted myself out of stam. Those hits are pretty good. There's like an ideal range to keep this guy at, apparently. Dude, my dodges are horribly mistimed right now. Oh! Okay, that's a new one. Well, I mean, we saw it last time, but it's new that it has that kind of range. Don't even try it. Dude, my casts are like... They're not draining my stamina, I'm just dodging so poorly timed here. Gotta make sure to keep some stam left. Probably should not shield through that attack either, but... Oh, we got him! Okay, definitely need to use Ashen Estus, but you don't need to use it yet. Okay, you're lucky to be alive right now. Okay. Great time to Estus. Great time to Ashen Estus. No! Not a good time to Ashen Estus, but we do have Ashen Estus now. Okay. That's no big deal. All we gotta do is, like, beat this guy without, like, using any more Estus. I don't even know who I'm targeting anymore. Oh, I targeted the young one. That was the wrong Estus, man. Okay, be cool. Is this the right time for a Divine Blessing? I would suggest no. I like how it... It's apparently you hit with your pyromancy whatever prince you're targeting, even though this dude is like clearly on the other dude's back. I shouldn't be mad about it, because were it not for that, I would probably be super fucking dead. But hey, okay. This spot marks our own grave. We got close though. Closer. I can't really be mad about that. We're making progress. And again, you know, sometimes Dark Souls 3 episodes are gonna be, they're gonna be me fighting the same boss over and over. This is one of those things where, like, I feel like this is an admission, but it shouldn't be. I've seen talk about the two princes on Twitter because people can't, avoid spoiling a game that came out 2 weeks ago, because, oh, everybody should have played it through by now. And I have heard tell that the two princes are some of the tougher bosses in the game. But honestly, I think we've just found our seam. Our seam is, as long as you're targeting Prince Lothric, even though he's on the back of the boss, you seem to do damage to him. So we'll just cheese it up like that. And if you're going to say, oh, Northernlion, that's unsportsmanlike. Oh, excuse me, the pyromancies created by the Witch of Izalith are corporeal and incorporeal simultaneously. They exist in the ethereal realm through which the fabric in space and time passes through Lordran, Lothric, you know, Majula, etc., etc. I choose to believe that the pyromancy is a ghost pyromancy until it travels through the enemy, and then it turns into a real pyromancy when it hits the back to the melody of Roll It Slow. But now I gotta get up in it fast, but I'm a finish last. No matter how much of a thug you see, I still spit it like it's R&B. Come to the club with me. When some Luther come on, I hope you still gonna be feeling me and be in love with me. Ah, he baited me. Good. You got a cast. You got a cast. What are you gonna do next? A couple of those? Not a two-swinger? Thought you'd be going for the two-swing, you two-swinging son of a bitch. Yep, that's a bad one. Oh, the third one was so much worse for me. Take the time to Estus, sing a song of sixpence, there you go. That was fine. No teleports now. Yeah, that was absolutely my bad. But for once, I know why it was my bad. Oh my god, thank you, stairs. And when I say that, all I mean is, I noticed that I basically stammed myself into oblivion there. What if we go run behind? Oh no! The pillars! Of course, the pillars! Less good. But still, another valuable piece of information for us. I can't tell which one we're targeting. We're targeting the right one! That's the ticket right there. Oh, okay. Alrighty. That's alright, we're still doing damage. Don't forget about your shield, though. Yo, that felt awesome. Not today. He's got the best arm in the biz! This is like the Ornstein and Smo fight. It's 100% pillars saving our lives right now. Oh, you son of a bitch! I had you. I had you in my grasp. Now, to be fair, I am assuming when you kill the younger prince, you probably still have to kill the older prince. But perhaps you only have to kill him once after that point. But still, we should probably try to avoid spending 7 Estus, like, really early on. But now that we know the pillars exist, I think we got a chance. And if it takes me a little longer to, get this episode done, I can edit out a couple of boss fights. Like, that doesn't bother. I can just edit it into, like, a death montage. You know I hate editing more than all else, but there's some things you just have to accept in Dark Souls, and one of those things is you might be fighting the same boss for a little while. Life goes on, you know? No. Dude, it would be sick! Don't get me wrong. The younger prince throws a spell spear at me, and I say no! I say back off, get your own sandwich. It would make me feel like a natural woman, I'll tell you that much, but I don't know if it's the right ticket for us long term. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna use this right off the bat. And it's, you know, there's like 2 different opinions you could probably have here. One is, don't use your embers to start with because you can use those to heal later. The other is, well, you got more health times 7 Estus to live with here, so maybe this is the best option, I don't know. Alright, Lorien the Elder Prince. Good start. Good, decent start. Let's not toot our own horn that much. Followed by a terrible start. Reconvene. And throw. Stam is health. By that I mean, if you're casting yourself out, it's only going to lead to despair for you. Casting yourself out of stamina, I mean. Like, this is a great oh, we're out of FP, though. Fair enough. That's fine. After that attack, he seems to have, like, a little bit of a refractory period. I got unbelievably lucky to dodge the first of those attacks, so I'm not going to bitch about getting hit by the third one. We put ourselves in a fairly untenable situation. Yeah, this is a good opportunity to not cast yourself out. Instead, hit him in his refractory period. Take another... Oh, out of FP again. That's a real bad time to Ashen Estus, but we did get the... we got the flask chug anyway. Okay, he's dead. Now... hide behind a pillar. Continue to hide behind the pillar. It wasn't the pillar that betrayed me. Oh! Probably a little... Yep, a little too cute to go for the souls pickup there. 1, 2, princess stand before you. That's what I said. Now, hey. Well, we can always cap this episode after this, and then I'll stitch a couple together to kill this boss. Oh, he's a tough one. I would go ahead and say he's probably the hardest boss that we've fought in the game so far. I mean, Pontiff Sullivan, admittedly, for a little while, it just seemed like I didn't have the cojones necessary to do what needed to be done there. But the princes are being a little worse. As I understand it, there is a boss later that is even harder. But dude. First off, praise the sun. Secondly, you have no idea how many times in the Dark Souls 1 YouTube series, I died like 5 times in the whole game, which is ridiculously strong. But when I played through off-camera blind for the very first time, oh my god. I probably died like 15 times to Ceaseless Discharge. Like I'm a little embarrassed, but at the same time, you know, what I'm getting at is that you don't have to knock it out of the park on the first try. The struggle is part of the fun here. At least it should be part of the fun. If it's not part of the fun, then you and I enjoy the Souls games for different reasons, I suppose. That is not your Pyromancer's Flame. Alright, honestly, we're pretty lucky to be relatively undamaged to start with here. We're definitely getting the better of him. This is a good time to cast. That might not be a good time to cast. Anytime you lose all of your stamina, it seems like a bad time. So let's take that as a bit of a breather. We got to Ashen Estus. Terrible, dude. He punishes so hard. We got to get a real Estus chug in here. That's fine. Now it's a good time for a cast. Now it's a great time for a cast. Might even be able to get a second one if you're confident with it. Okay! I'll take why you should never follow Northernlion's Dark Souls advice for 100. Yep. He always baits me with that extra attack there. Alright, well, that's par for the course at this point. Now, watch out for the teleportation. Let's get him to, like, teleport back towards me, and then we'll run behind the pillar. We got hit 1 extra time there as a result, but that's actually totally fine. Okay. Okay, watch out for that. Now that's the spell parry you want to knock out there. I love that. I love that. What? What? Okay, that's going to do it for this part of this episode. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm probably going to stitch some together here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Northernlion. Oh, no. You're going down. Welcome back to Northernlion Fights the Two Princes. This has been frustrating so far. This is where the chickens, in a way, are kind of coming home to roost in the sense that, obviously, I've kind of created this jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none sort of build, and I'm eating shit. Like, I'm eating shit so bad on this Two Princes fight. To begin with, he seems nasty for a caster because of the fact that it's hard to hit the prince that is actually the trigger for the end of the fight, as he rests on the back of the other dude. But I will admit that, you know, my predilection towards leveling vitality, endurance, faith, intelligence, basically anything but attunement has really put me in a tough spot here. I don't get many casts of the Great Chaos Fire Orb. I could theoretically a lot more Estus in that direction. More Ashen Estus as opposed to regular Estus, but I have to admit that at present It is not going fantastically, but I have made some progress on the boss. You may choose to believe or disbelieve this. I've almost killed him a couple times. And I'm not talking about Lorien, I'm talking about Lothric. I mean, mostly, I hate Lothric Castle, and your name is Lothric. Well, your name is not Lothric, but, you know, your brother's name is Lothric. So I hate you by proxy, or, like, literally directly. So, if you could just stop being a total douchebag about everything, that would be awesome. So, one thing I'm paranoid about now is just getting far enough away that we can actually use our Ashen Estus without being tagged. And actually, it's gone pretty well so far. That's the attack you're looking for. So you can get in there and dunk on him pretty hard. Okay, that is bad. Probably somewhat obviously. We're going to kill him pretty soon. At least that's the idea. So I think it's in our best interest to make sure we've got good Estus for when Lothric actually joins the party here. And, thank God we didn't just die immediately after doing that, but certainly didn't turn out that well. Okay, this is good. This is good. You're gonna cast that. You don't really want to be right next to him when this shit happens. All depends on what attack he does after that teleportation there. Take a second to Ashen Estus. Trying to just keep an eye on him in case he teleports. That baiting attack is so fucking annoying, man. Like, he's like, you're safe, you're safe. And then you are not safe. It turns out that everything you've ever believed in your whole life is a lie. Oh, another one. Okay, Prince DJ Khaled. Haha, internet memes, but also that's a man who is a real man. Okay. Get you a real man who can do both. So what's my plan here? You got a failure to plan is a plan to fail. In all honesty, it basically boils down to knock out Prince Lorien, but have Ashen Estus, so have FP ready to kill Prince Lothric when he does this bullshit. We're just gonna spam as many shots on him as we fucking can. And you know what? We got a great opportunity to Ashen Estus again. I could have done that a little faster, but I'm not gonna sweat it too much. And now you're seeing my my Ashen Estus awkwardness, if I may call it that, in the sense that you know, just running the math here. You're looking at this guy's HP and you're saying, well, you don't quite have enough to get the job done. Just using your Ashen Estus, using your Great Chaos Fireball. So yes, at some point, I'm gonna have to hit this dude. Ashen Estus quickly. I have to hit him with my fucking sword. Get another brief window to hit him again here, honestly. And maybe even one more time if we got super lucky. Oh, what a whiff. What a whiff! Now the real problem here, as I see it, is that with 0 Ashen Estus left, should say, I actually have to kill Lorien with my sword. We don't necessarily have to kill Lorien. Could just swing at his back. Hopefully get Lothric killed regardless. These stairs are like my best friend right now. Holy Christ, we've done it! Or have we? We have! Oh my lord, I can't believe it. You remain among the accursed. Oh! Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea what I've been through here. Ember restored. What a time to be alive. 84,000 souls. Light the bonfire. What? See, why was that so hard? There's no reason that had to be so hard. I'm actually, like, I'm kind of, like, getting this adrenaline going here. I'm just gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. I'm gonna level up, and I'm gonna edit. Whoa, I almost pulled out my microphone cord. I was so excited. I'm going to level up. I'm going to level up straight into attunement to get more FP. And then I'm going to end the episode. I'm just going to edit this into the first episode. And it's going to be beautiful. And everybody's going to be happy. Wonderful. Level up. Select at least one attribute. Can only get 2 levels unless we want to pop, unless we want to pop some, like, not user souls, what am I talking about here? Some boss souls. Do we actually have the ability to attune? We got another empty slot, so we could attune, like, Flash Sweat. I don't really think there's much point in attuning, like, a miracle. Although heal could be nice. Might as well equip something like Flash Sweat that gives us a benefit that is, you know, not going to be taken care of by the fireball. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Upside a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.